Before this epic video finale gets started, I want you guys to do a favor for me. Press the settings button, head on down over here to the creator support icon on the bottom right, click that button, and enter in SJB. This will allow you to support your favorite Bloons TD creator by putting my code here. Any purchase that you make in the game will then support me as well. I believe the percentage is like 15%, and I don't expect a lot of people to do this, but if you are willing to do this for me, I would appreciate it so much. If you have another creator that you think is cooler and more fun than me and you want to enter their code, that's okay. I will accept that. But if you want to be nice to SJB, enter my code, and we will have some fun together. Thank you guys so much for doing this, and of course, enjoy the show. Hello and welcome, my leaf lickers in paradise. It's SJB here, and we got to start you guys off with the fact that this is the final episode, the final episode of the series. I'm not much of a singer. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I just gotta be straight with you. I wanted to save up for a banana farm. I want to restart. So anyways, because this is the final episode in the series, that does mean that there are 3 other episodes that if you guys have not seen them yet, definitely go check them out. We go through every single tower in the history of BTD6, and we decide who is the best solo tower in the game. There are some kind of decent rules here. Basically, you only get 1, 2, 3 village, and you get 2 banana farms total. And you have to try your best to somehow manage to lose the least amount of lives, get the most banana farms, see if you can make it to a 4th or 5th tier, and survive. Sadly, with the ice tower, I'm not expecting all that much, but if I do want to make it even remotely late game, that means I do have to farm a reasonable amount. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get at least a base farm here. I'm going to try to get my cryo cannon ice tower going. That's what I want to get. That means a larger radius and such. And then we're going to work our way from there, because this does not have any lead popping power, doesn't have any white popping power, doesn't have any of that, and getting a 0-3 village up in time is not easy to do, guys, at all. So, no guarantees here, but we're going to do our best. And also, if you guys want to press that like button for me, that would be greatly appreciated. These videos take a surprising amount of work to do, and I'm not trying to beg or anything like that, but it would be really nice. So right now where I'm at is the fact that I'm about to lose, and I have to sell for my cryo cannon already. So I don't really have enough money for any sort of white popping power whatsoever, I don't think. Icicles can give it. I don't think Ice Shards can give it. Base ice towers, Arctic Wind obviously can't, and I cannot afford a village. So basically the first white balloon that comes out, I'm expecting to kill us, unless Icicles is going to magically somehow pop them, which I don't think is the case. There it is, folks. It's sad, but the ice tower has too many weaknesses. No cam detection, no white popping power, kind of bad in the early game by himself, and round 22 is our max round, without much of a fight. I don't know what to expect out of the sniper. He is actually pretty decent if you can get him up to a 3rd tier or a 4th tier, but upsettingly, that will be very difficult to do. So he could just get knocked out in the early game because of his lack of early game popping power. We're doing okay. We decided to start off with a shrapnel shot with even faster firing in here. The big problem is our next big jump is going to cost us over $3,000 here, so we will have to farm and possibly just farm up to a 3rd tier and just sell everything to make this happen. In addition, we do not have any lead popping power right now at all, so we might have to just sell this guy completely and trade it off for some sort of full metal jacket. Shrapnel shot bouncing bullet kind of combo here instead of the semi-automatic fully auto rifle that I would have liked. Keep in mind that this guy and this guy both do not have any lead popping power, so we'd either have to get an MIB with the fully auto rifle, which is ridiculously expensive, or figure out how to magically survive with the top path, and I just don't know what the correct option is at this point. Luckily, I saved myself. I had him on 1st for this round, and I pretty much lost, so we're going to switch him back from strong to 1st, and we actually lose, believe it or not, almost no lives. That's pretty good. Comparatively, when I was going to lose on this round. Goes to show you that micro does go a pretty long way here, guys. Okay, I've decided, yeah, I could not beat round 22 without some either intense micro or something crazy happening, so we're going to have to swap already to our full metal jacket, which is going to set up for round 28, and also be fairly effective for these rounds, ideally. So let's see what's going to happen here. Now we're shooting way slower, though, which is not fun. I went for a tower that I really wasn't expecting to have to go for. It doesn't have any cam detection, but it's a large caliber, even faster firing, which is, again, a tower that I just don't ever use. But it's something that will be able to pop all these random white balloons, black balloons, purple balloons, etc., and be able to pop the lead balloons, which are going to be coming up very soon. Of course, we are weak against these really fast balloons here, but still not horrible enough to have to sell and rebuy to do anything crazy. Oh crap, this is not good. We do have to sell for shrapnel shot on round 27. Oh. So we're able to barely squeak by on round 27 here, and for round 28, we're going to have to rebuy and sell for this puppy right here, with, I believe, faster firing. I don't remember what comes out on 29, but it looks like it probably won't be enough here, and we're going to have to pull off something ridiculous, because I need to get lead popping power again! The sniper by far has been the most annoying tower that I think I've played with, besides maybe the cannon. It sucks because I really should get a semi-automatic rifle to beat round 29, but then I just have to sell him. I guess, yeah, let's just do that. Alright, let's see if we can get the money for it. 3780. Yeah, I think we can. Semi-automatic rifle. I'm not super happy with it, but I think it's the best option for us for right now. Maybe we can farm just a little bit more and get our, I don't know, get a shrapnel shot fully auto rifle going so we can actually start to do pretty well. But we need an MIB if we're going to do that, because again, no lead popping power. We need to go large caliber semi-automatic, but it is very weak against weird balloons like pink balloons and stuff like that, which, oh man, we don't have any cam detection. All right, there it is. There it is. Yay! We got camera detection, guys. Oh, that sucked. Round 36. Goodness gracious. So I knew this was going to happen at some point, but we have lead popping power coming out on round 37 already, and we do need to go for a shrapnel shot again, which I knew was going to happen, and we need a semi-automatic rifle as well. So let's see if we can get a semi-automatic before Poop hits the fan here. Poop has already hit the fan. Semi-automatic. Going to keep us in the game, hopefully. And then I do not have enough for the MIB, so we might have to sell this guy and rebuy back to the lead popping power, as ridiculous as that is. I don't know what to tell you guys right now. I feel like I'm cheating at this point. I've used a continue already around 39 because I lost to 30 red balloons. And now I have an extra $2,000 that I shouldn't have. So if I try to do this without the extra $2,000, I could get a fully auto rifle on this guy and probably beat round 40. Maybe. Yes, barely. And then I think that I want to go for a swap out, though. I want to swap this guy out for a shrapnel shot, fully auto rifle, when I can myself for an MIB, and we're going to see where we can get to. But again, this is with a mild bit of cheating, because I used to continue when I shouldn't have, because I lost to red balloons on round 39. 30 of them, by the way. 30 red. Here's the weird part. Once we got the fourth here, and once we got the MIB combo, I knew that it was going to be really good, and of course, it is really good. It can carry us for a long time. But we were able to save up for our 5th tier Elite Defender here for only 15 grand. I feel like it's just worth it at this point to go for this guy. Because if you actually look at the numbers here, a cripple mob's 36k, which is, you know, fair enough, but it's not going to be good against what we want to use against. We need to pop every balloon. So cripple mob is basically useless. Elite Sniper, I mean, yeah, he's all right, but he really is more of a support sniper, so he's also kind of not going to be as good as an Elite Defender. So our Elite Defender with shrapnel shot's literally the best sniper that we can get here. And I don't think combining different snipers together in some sort of weird micro challenge is actually going to work out well. So basically, wherever this guy gets me to, I'll test out a couple strategies. But other than that, this is the final level. Basically, just let him run out. I'm gonna make a strong prediction and say we're gonna lose on either 75 or 76. But there may be a way that we could somehow pull off a cripple Moab, shrapnel shot, or even faster firing for round 76 and swap back to this guy and keep on going for a few more rounds. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but it could be a fun way to play. But yeah, our Elite Defender's been doing great so far. Around 75, still going, I don't want to say strong, but like relatively strong. Overall, just a solid tower. Here we go, 76. This is the one that I'm worried about. A little bit too much regen action, and we lose. All right, so this guy actually knocks him down into blacks and zebras, and they're just going to regen into infinity. So at least with shrapnel shot, this is not the answer. Interestingly enough, we can snipe these ceramics down into nothing one at a time, but that is not going to be enough here. And I'm just going to call it. Elite, the middle path's not going to do anything. So, yeah, that's as good as we can get, and I'm happy with that. That was a lot better than I thought for the annoyance that he was in the early game without his lead popping power. He always had one triangle of weakness. Lead popping power, total popping power, or group popping power, and it was just like really weird and stupid and annoying. As far as starting towers go, Sub has by far been the best. Ridiculous amounts of good, easy popping power. Very cheap, too. So mad props to the Sub so far, man. I think we're going to be able to farm pretty well and be able to get whatever towers we want fairly early on in the game. Should be very, very helpful for us. But he does have some pretty weird 4th and 5th tiers that might not be all that helpful for us. So we'll have to really see how far we can get with him with those weaknesses involved. I guess things are going surprisingly phenomenal. That was round 27 with a really cheap Sub. Round 28, we can get the heat tip darts here on our Sub to, you know, get the lead popping power in here. Only real weakness right now is actually cam detection. But look at this money making, man. I mean, this is double banana farm action on round 29 up to 3rd tier. It's fan-frickin-tastic, dude. Mobs are usually pretty beefy, but I'm not too afraid with an armor-piercing dart Sub here. Yeah, it's already like halfway dead, more than halfway dead, and popped. Some ceramics, not easy to pop, but not bad, and we're going to keep on going. My big deal now is the fact that my next big upgrade here is either $27,000 upgrade or swapping to something else, which I don't think is going to help me very much. So right now, it's all about just getting a Sub commander, basically, or pulling off some really, really weird nuclear Sub combo or something, which I don't think is going to work. We're able to get a Sub commander on round 54. It's pretty awesome. We still have double banana farms going. So far, the Sub has been a great solo tower. Very easy to micro, very easy to play with. Just kind of bought the bottom path and he beat everything. It's kind of awesome, actually. Out of all of the towers that I've played with so far, 3 upgrades in particular have impressed me a lot. All right, the crossbow master, I don't know why, but he's just really cheap but just surprisingly good. The glaive lord was straight up dominating everything for some reason, even so my gods. That was super impressive. And then last but not least, though, the Sub commander. For the cheapness of his stuff, the ability to, you know, at this point, not actually see infinite stuff, but, you know, if I just change up my upgrades and see infinite mappage, and the ability to power up other Subs. The Sub commander just seems like a really, really solid tower. I don't know how far we're going to go here, but I think we're going to go a few more rounds, at least in a free play here. Shrinkflation is happening, and our foot-long Sub may not be quite a foot anymore, my friends. He is starting to struggle here. And we will lose on round 82. A little upsetting. But maybe we could pull off something weird. I've never done this before, and I actually don't know if this works. But we're going to try to do a longer range, use the farm's range, the village's range, and my other farm's range as part of our popping power. And I want to see if this maybe, and keep in mind these still are powered up by my jungle drums over here. Maybe we can still be good enough, I guess. I don't know. For one more round, does it work? Oh, it does, I think, unless that's just the village's range. We got a chance. I mean, this is a lot more range for us to work with. And it might be like a smidge cheating because I've not been using banana farms for anything but making money and maybe a little bit of lives up in here. But if it works, it works, bro. If it works, it works. So around 82. Will it be enough? We are definitely getting that farm's range. That is range all the way over there. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh! Down 178 lives. We cannot keep it up, though. Yep. All right. All right. All right. Sadly, first strike, I know for a fact, will pop all the BFBs, but will not pop all the balloons inside, and the micro required for that is either absurd or just not worth it, and Route 82 will be our max. Almost feels like I'm cheating here. I got my pool over here, and it looks like I could put my Buccaneer on top of the map. Heck yeah, I'll take advantage of that crap. And hopefully this will go pretty smooth, because Buccaneers are generally a very good tower. We could even do some weird Pirate Lord action later on, where we could do buy sells with infinite selling capabilities, if we're willing to micro. I don't know if it's going to come down to that, but we shall see. So quick roadmap. There are a lot of ways to go around with this guy. First of all, bottom path, we're just going to get that guy out of existence. Not going to work. So now we have to decide between basically a destroyer and a cannon ship. And even though the cannon ship would be a cheaper version of popping power, I think we're going to have enough money to easily get a destroyer with hotshot, which will cover the lead popping power and the general popping power and the boa popping power. And that will lead us into the aircraft carrier and flagship carrier, which are just more powerful than Pirate Lord and Monkey Pirates. So that's my plan. It sucks to just skip the middle path entirely, but it's just not going to be all that helpful for us. You guys remember how I told you I wasn't going to go for a cannon ship? Well, lucky for you guys, I have, I don't know, sticky, unskilled, stupid fingers, sausage fingers, whatever you want to call them. I accidentally hit the cannon ship upgrade, and therefore we're going to use the cannon ship for a little while. It'll hurt us a little bit, but not that much. This guy's just overall a very powerful tower. This seems a little weird, but I'm actually down to go for it. We're going to go for a monkey pirates. It'll insta-kill the first mob around 40, probably keep us through to around 47 or something like that. And we can farm in the meantime. So this might actually be a smidge of a blessing in disguise. Accidental awesomeness. Like the first guy who decided that they wanted to heat up old dry corn. Made popcorn. It's like, oh crap, this is freaking amazing, dude. Whoa, what happened? If there was a round that we probably should lose on, it'd be round 49, but I think, based on what I've seen so far, this guy will dominate round 49. They'll probably get to right around here and then die. Yeah, kind of, a little bit. But that leads us to, again, being able to farm really hardcore, and now at this point, if I wanted to, I could buy anything I want. Literally anything I want. I could buy a Pirate Lord, I could buy a 5th tier, I could buy whatever the heck I want. We could even pop Moabs with this guy, though, which is kind of weird. I would not have expected that. He just doesn't really seem like a Moab popper. I mean, of course, he can insta-kill them, but does he actually pop them that good? All right, well, we got to get rid of him soon. We're going to pop it into a flagship carrier soon because we're going to have the money for it in no time. Even just an aircraft carrier would probably be powerful enough to survive these rounds, but I'd kind of want to wait for my flagship carrier money if I can. So let's pop the second Moab with this thing. Let's go boop and boop. Let's hope that's enough. I didn't really like that, but yeah, we're going for him. We're going for carrier flagship. It's just time. It's just time, guys. All right, here we go. We got this money. Well, let's see how good we are. We do not need the bottom path, so we can go gripe shot and hot shot. 53. Oh yeah, we're totally good. Let's just wait for the carrier flagship. There it is. Carrier flagship, $27,000. Seems like a pretty effective tower overall. The worst part is, like I said, if carrier flagship dies, I could try to micro my Pirate Lord, but other than that, there really is not much that I can do. Of course, I'm going to get my Juggle Drums and my MIB as well, even though I don't think it does anything. And farm. And we'll see you guys probably around like 80 or so, because this is just going to be dominative. So, kind of as expected, carrier flagship's been doing great. Went through round 80 like butter. Round 81 here does not seem like a big deal at all. For a $27,000 tower, this guy is pretty epic. So, of course, he's got some other upgrades you gotta buy to get him and all that stuff, and he's gotta be placed on water, but he's epically awesome. And he gives you 2 cool spots here to put towers on top of him if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna get to. I don't want to make any predictions, but things are going well. I don't think the first set of DDTs will be an issue, but there's always that chance. If these are... Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty easy. I don't think 93 will be a problem, but 95 still could be. The worst part about round 95 is that if this does not specifically just own everything, I don't think I have a chance at all. Like, I don't think there's micro that I could do or game-changing plays that I could do. Like, I was planning on maybe pulling off with some weird Pirate Lord action or something like that. There's no way I can micro popping, what, 25 DDTs? There's a bunch of Moabs on top of that. It just ain't happening, bro. Just ain't happening. So, at this point, we are still going strong, but you can tell that the balloons are starting to get a lot further in the map. It's like a little bit like a smidge luck-based, or I do have the ability to do some weird micro with these guys if I want to, like leave them on the screen for a little while, then switch into a Pirate Lord before they pop into Zoma Gods down to nothing. But if I don't have to swap, I'm not going to swap. I'm just going to let it ride. This looks like a very difficult round for me. There's, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Zoma Gods here. That's pretty wild. I really want to not pop these Zoma Gods and swap into my other guy, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without. So we're going to go for a quick Pirate Lord. The cool thing about Pirate Lord is they do have instantaneous abilities, so if you're willing to micro, you can just kind of Oh, there's 6 Zoma Gods. For some reason I thought that, but didn't count right. And it looks like we are going to be able to micro through these Zoma Gods, swap back into our guy for round 95 and see if he can handle it. If not, though, like I said, we're just freaking done. You can't beat this. You done. All right, grape shot, hot shot. Let's see what happens around 95. I'm very afraid, though. I'll admit it. Uber afraid. Blah, 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 blah. We have a lot of money. That's kind of the only thing I got going for me right now. So infinite. Oh yeah, look at these DDTs, bro. Look at these DDTs. I'm just gonna let it go. If I die, I die. Yeah, there's no chance. I cannot pirate lore through all that. I can't do crazy micro. It's just it is what it is. It's like a lackluster ending to a really good run. But there's nothing that I can try. There just isn't. There's no positioning that I could do that just magically makes me better. There's no other towers that I could do without slowing the game down to like 2% speed and then microing through my Pirate Lord. This is just a GG for sure. Any which way, it was a fun run. And flagship carrier is really freaking good, dude. Highly recommend him as a tower. I have no idea what to expect from Mortar. I do. I expect to lose is the correct answer here. It's just how fast and how much. You know, if I could magically make it past round like 30, I think that I could make it all the way pretty high. But without getting to an artillery battery, this is going to be pretty difficult to say the least. Basically going to have to slowly get our lives drained here. I'm trying to get banana farm going, and that's why I'm microing so hard here, trying to just minimize the lives lost rather than keep it down to 0. And maybe we can just stay alive long enough where we can actually get some decent upgrades. All right, so we're still losing quite a bit of lives here. Round 14 is obviously tricky. Round 15 is even trickier. I do not have my Bernie stuff yet, but I do have a 1-0 banana farm. Worst case scenario, if we do end up losing on like the next round, I think I'm going to restart and just go banana farm-less and see if I can do anything better having no banana farms. I really want to get my Bernie stuff here, though, because I think that's not going to be necessarily a complete game changer, but a very, very helpful addition to our team here. Yeah, still a lot of lives sticking through here. Lots of pinks and crap. It's tough to micro this because there's just balloons everywhere, dude. Looks like we will survive 15. We will be able to get a Bernie stuff, but dang, at what cost? Dang, at what cost? Here we go. Bernie stuff is up. Around 16, 17, and 18 will hopefully be survivable. I believe, ideally, if we're able to micro this a tiny bit. So unfortunately, I had to go for a weird mortar here to make sure that I could survive into the round 20 here. I had to go for a heavy shells with Bernie stuff, which is a very awkward mortar to usually build. We're still probably going to lose on round 19 here, though, which is kind of upsetting. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm going to try one more time without a banana farm and see if we can get any further. Okay, so Bigger Blast is a very, very helpful upgrade on this map in particular because it does allow us to kind of aim in the middle of a circle instead of having to aim kind of on the map here. I went Bernie stuff in the first place because I really did not have the money to just go for a Bigger Blast Bloon Buster. Bloon Buster. But any which way, we are doing much better, but of course money will be a lot tighter because of this. Dang, this sucks, dude. I gotta sell my banana farm to get the heavy shells. Dang. Dang. And I can rebuy it like right afterwards, but it's just like such a waste of money. Dang. And some poor micro too. Combine it all together, it's garbage. Eep. We're slowly running out of lives. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man, I really feel like if we, oh, you know what? I mean, we still got leads here around 28. We still got round 30. All I need to get is $5,300. That means I need to save up $3,300 plus this. Oh baby, that's not likely, but not an impossibility, I suppose. Maybe it is an impossibility. Oh, let me retry. Down to 2 lives here. And we're on a very difficult round with a bunch of yellows coming out, so this is not looking good. This is a little bit up to luck here, basically. Yeah, we're gonna be in a, oh, we're still $900 off. I did nothing and got rid of our Bigger Blast and Bloon Buster. And I can't be around 29, so I think this is where we sadly have to call it. We're just unable to complete it with this one mortar. It was close, and honestly, if I did not have to sell this farm on round 20, it could be a little bit different. I still think it would be unaffordable, but it would probably be closer. You can tell, though, because they do not have increased accuracy, it is a little bit luck-based on where this mortar's thing is going to land. I've only got 2 lives, too, so it's like... This is really, really, really close. I mean, if we get a little bit lucky, I'll try like 5-6 tries. And we'll see if maybe we'll get lucky with our mortar and he'll just hit all the yellows. And maybe we'll get an artillery battery. We indeed did not get lucky, my friends. And there it is, round 29. We tried. We tried. The Mortar. It's a tough tower. I'm actually a little surprised that we got to round 29 in the first place. I'm a little sad that we couldn't make it to at least round like 40 or something, because that would have made me feel like I did a really cool job. But it just wasn't in the cards, man. It just wasn't in the cards. I think it might be possible to go a little further than this with just one Mortar, but it would be some tricky Mortar, luck, and skill all combined together. So we just had an epic fail with our Mortar, so I think we have to finish it off with an epic win. We're going to be going glue next. So let's show off the prowess, the power, the damage, the deliciousness of the glue gunner. We're on our first live loss. We'll be at around 14 here. Actually doing pretty solid overall with the glue. I'm fairly impressed. It's a 2-1 glue gunner for now, and it was able to allow me to farm at least a little bit here. I'm willing to tank some lives so we can maybe get some farms going and possibly afford something delicious later on. Where it starts to get really tricky, we're on round 22, and we have 21 lives left. Sometimes we're getting lucky with popping these guys, but the pink balloons, because there's like just a numerous amount of them, end up being the actually tricky part for us. So we go, oh crap, that I probably could have stopped that, but dang, I didn't. So we're gonna go for glue splatter here, and we're gonna hope that this is gonna be helpful against these weirder pink rushes that are kind of sneaking through here. But you gotta watch out, because we're also not able to sneak through popping whites all the way down to nothing. We have to pop them down to reds, and that means other things like regens and stuff will also be a pretty big problem for us. So yeah, we're hoping for the best right now. As upsetting as this is, we would lose on round 25 here because of regen balloons. So my first plan is actually, because we already need to do this, I'm going to wait just a quick second in here. I'm going to get a banana farm. I'm going to sell my village, or sell my farm and go for a anti-regrow blocker, or just regrow blocker, anti-regen power. Hope that this burns through more of the balloons. I only have 15 lives though, so I cannot leak much at all. And these regens, I don't know what's going to happen here, but it looks pretty bad for us. Oh, dang. All right, we'll trade it out. We're just going to go for a Bloon Dissolver instead. I'm going to leave them on last for the time being. Or, you know, we're going to put them on close. You know, we want them to explode right here and hit as many random balloons as possible. First could be useful, too. Yeah, we might have to leave them on first. This is redonkulous. Yeah, this sucks, man. We're down to 1 life. We can't miss anything. We do survive with one life. Oh my god. Now, if we survive round 26, which I don't think we will, round 27, we will for sure die with this current glue gunner. And there it is, guys. There are ways that we could probably survive, like maybe round 26 with some weird jungle drums action or something like that. Screw it. Let's try some jungle drums. Okay. So there it is, my friends. It was a good run. But kind of as expected, Glue Gunner does not do well as a solo tower. If there were any towers that I would predict would be the best of the best, I would predict that a Monkey Ace would be one of the best of the best. Getting him going in the early game is obviously pretty difficult because of his lack of really clean, clear, automatic popping power of everything. Randomness does kind of come into play a little bit. But we do have some actually decent lower tier upgrades that can be pretty helpful for us. So we're considering Bomb Race being our starting upgrade here, working our way into something more powerful. I was thinking we could either go for an Operation Darkstorm or just never miss targeting. Either way would both be pretty effective, but this guy's a little better against Moabs, which I think is the way that we're going to have to go for it. And then try to jump into a Spectre. And possibly jump from a Spectre to a Sky Shredder, and then jump from a Sky Shredder to a Big Plane. So there's a lot of weird jumps that we could do, a little bit of micro required to make this happen, but it all is based off of money. So that means we do have to make some money right now, and hope that the Bomb Race is going to keep us pretty clean here for a while. As clean as a dandelion. This guy is doing a great job. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nah, I shouldn't say that clean, man. And we're doing a great job. Lost a couple shield lives here and there. Other than that, it's been pretty freaking good overall. Ooh, that was actually some real lives. Dang. All right, we gotta get loads more darts here. We're gonna probably have to swap into our top path pretty soon. But I'll admit that I'm a little bit afraid about him because he does not have automatic lead popping power. So we're gonna have to go for the MIB here. We do have pineapples with that guy. Well, we don't have to. We could go for the bottom path. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need to do some weird stuff here. But the good news is once you hit round 40, there aren't lead balloons for a couple rounds. We don't even need to get an MIB right away. We had to actually wait for it. Either which way, I'm happy with how things are going. So let's keep it flowing. Honestly, I'm curious to see how well this guy will do against a Moab, so I just want to see it, just for my own well-being. I am like 99% positive he will not pop it. And we were correct. Well, maybe... Okay, he doesn't pop it. Okay, let's see if this guy's enough. His Moab missiles are very powerful. His balloon popping power is a smidge, just a smidge lacking. We're going to put him on Wing Monkey for a quick second here. Come on, Wing Monkey. Okay, there's really not much else we can do to make ourselves better against that, and that means that I am weak against Moabs, even with this guy. That's kind of upsetting. And upsettingly, even more upsetting than that, I believe that I have to go for my MIB here instead of trying to save up for a central market, but I'm going to wait it out and see if I can possibly just sell this guy and go for a MIB or something when the time comes. Oh, we don't have cam protection. All right, never mind. We definitely need at least that. All right. Lead balloons. Gotta buy the MIB, bro. 45. Sucktastic. We had just about the money we needed. Dang. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. All right, we kind of screwed up. We shouldn't have gone MIB. We should have sold everything, gone for a Spectre, because that's what we need now. We need to go for a Spectre. So I'm going to sell my MIB. I'm going to sell one of these guys. We're going to go for our... Oh, my God. I'm going to sell everything. Spectre with rapid fire. We're going to rebuy this guy for our cam protection. And we're going to have to start getting ready to refarm this. The good news is having a Spectre at this point in the game means we are hopefully going to be doing really good for a long time. No guarantees on that. But there's really not much else that I could do besides what I have right now. He's got every type of balloon popping power. He's got a lot of Moab popping power and a ton of balloon popping power. So I know 63 is not going to be an issue. It's just like, will crap tons of Moabs be enough to kind of sneak through, especially if there's spaced crap tons of Moabs. So we take down round 79, but I don't think we're going to take down round 80 based on what I've seen, and I have the money for it, so we're going to swap into a Sky Shredder. I'm going to put him on Wing Monkey for now, but I honestly believe that Figure 8 is probably my best option. In addition, we are going to go for those sharper darts, but we do not need to worry about anything else. Centered path is not necessary at all, and we're going to show off free play. So right now, if we really wanted to, we could pop into a big plane, but I would rather have as much money as I can just in case I need to do something crazy here. So we're going to rely on the Sky Shredder for a few rounds here until we pop that Sky Shredder into existence. Wing Monkey sucks sometimes. I feel like we had a really bad Wing Monkey for round 89 here, so let's try a non-Wing Monkey round 89 and see if that is going to be the answer here. Once and for all, proving that Wing Monkey can suck major balls sometimes. So far, yes, that is the answer. Yeah, Wing Monkey was... Oh, it's still pretty close here. Oh, we lost some lives. Okay, so better than Wing Monkey, but still not nothingness. So at this point, I guess we'll beat round 90 since I know that we can beat round 90, and then we're going to just switch to the big plane because it's just worth it. So we're going to go boom, 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 boom. Go for that big plane. I kind of really don't like my position all that much, but we're going to leave him on Wing Monkey anyways, and we're going to get the rapid fire and loads more darts, and if we have to reposition him, we have the money to make it happen, so it's not even that big of a deal. Also, just because, we need to make sure... Oh, I didn't have Jungle Drums. Ooh, Sky Shredder, bro! Could have given me some extra round 90 action, or round 89 action. We're going to go for the MIB just because, not because it actually does anything, but just because. I will admit that for some reason, the big plane is doing a much, much, much better job as a Wing Monkey for some reason. I have no idea why. But he likes to pop balloons, I guess. Sky Shredder just likes to suck. So, yeah, get to popping, brah. Get to popping. Round 95, beautifully destroyed. All right, so our best so far has been around 106, and what I want you guys to tell me right now is if you think that we're going to beat round 106 with our current tower loadout. Again, with a possible repositioning here and just putting them on Figure 8 or something like that, if we desire. I don't think the bad's going to be an issue, but the free play rounds could definitely be an issue because of the DDTs on round 99. They were kind of problematic. So far right now, the Dartling gun got to around 106. The Spike Factory, I believe, got to around 104. The question is, will the big plane be able to top them all? Will he be the best of the best? Uh-oh, here we go. Space DDTs is definitely a weakness for us. And a reinforced one in the middle of all that. We do have some lives to tank if we want, but not that many. And big plane screws up. All right, we sold everything. We sold everything, guys. We're going to reposition. We're going to put the big plane down here. We're going to go for the... we're just going to put him on Figure 8. No, Figure 8. Infinite. Oh, I keep calling it the wrong thing, don't I? All right, Whoop. We're going to go for the big plane. We are going to go for that loads more darts. And we're going to go for this guy up to jungle drums and MIP just because. And we're going to see if get out of here, bro. Figure infinite. And let's go. Will we be better? So the point to putting him down here is to make sure that we're aiming the front balloon at all times rather than wing monkey, aiming kind of random balloons a little bit here and there, hitting Oh My Gods and stuff when he should be hitting DDTs. It does look like it will be significantly better. And we take down 102, I believe. The question is, can we beat 103, 104? Oh, wait. Oh My Gods are beefy. Okay, we do take it down. Oh, man, this is tough. There's 3 of them coming out right now, or 4 or 5 of them, 6 of them. How many Oh My Gods is that? All I know is it's a lot. Oh, baby, these balloons are going to be tough. The good news is, again, we get to work on the front balloons at all times. And that is leading to our victory, 104. Okay, this would tie the Spike Factory, who I thought did a great job. Oh, baby. Can we do the Dartling Gun duo? Oh, my God, we did 105, 106 for the record, for the win. DD Tizzles all over the place, dancing on our grave. 106. Oh! I'll give it another try, but it does not look good for us. Okay, noting that the Zarbomba will actually come up in time here. Could we buy sell it in time? Oh, no. Maybe. All right, so we saw this Zarbomba's like a maybe here. I really don't think Sky Shredder's going to do anything at this point, but I think it's worth it to give him a quick shot because he is a DDT popper. At least that's like one of his main things that he's good against. So we're gonna just see what he could do here. We're gonna put him on figure infinite here for the time being, and see where it leads us. The problem is we do have to worry about our Moab missiles and stuff actually hitting things properly, and it looks like it won't happen. Sky Shredder's not gonna be powerful enough. So now we are back to Zarbomba, or a we really can't do a Zarbomba Flying Fortress combo all that effectively. It's really just about microing Zarbombas and seeing if it's possible to micro them back and forth. And I'll admit that micro is not my forte. So I don't think we're going to be able to sell by and get them all back in time. If I was able to, if I allowed myself to build like 3 or 4 Monkey Aces and just sell, upgrade, I think I could do a better job. But selling, buying another one, then upgrading, then making sure I hit the ability at the right time is all very difficult to do. So... and there's no real way to slow these guys down or whatnot. It just kind of is what it is. As fast as I can go. All right. Come on. Oh, dang. I think with perfect micro you can do it. But I am not a perfect microware. And therefore around 106 will be our final round because this is all based on what Chris can do. Great game, everybody. That's just so many freaking DDTs. It's ridiculous. By far, the biggest weakness of the Heli Pilot is the fact that we have to start with 40 lives when we buy this guy. That is not fun. On top of that, we do have to either manually micro or at least pay attention to what he's doing when he's popping these balloons. And try to get our farms going because this is going to be an uphill battle right from the start here, guys. It's going to be a tough one. But if we can manage to get past the mid-game, late game should roll through pretty smoothly with an Apache Dart Ship and Apache Prime. So far, things are going reasonably well. We were able to get 2 banana farms flowing pretty quickly over here. We do have to worry about lead popping power, though, and that means we do need to go for our Razor Rotors. So, in addition, I decided to go for my IFR because I believe that the bottom path won't actually get us very much more pops at this point. Or at least I don't think we're going to need them. I think I'd rather spend my village money on farms so I can get a quicker Apache Dart Ship. 21k is going to be an expensive amount of money to save up for. And I know it's going to be tough because we might not even be able to pop a Moab without an Apache Dart Ship or something weird like it. So, I mean, there's always options. You know, we can always, like, try to Moab shove it and stuff like that. But those are weirder options that might not be good against the Moab and might require lots of weird micro and stuff. So, that being said, right now, my peak option is to farm, and I'm really lazy, so I like having pursuit going, and that just makes real life way easier, guys. Let it ride. Let it ride. So with our Razor Rotors against the Moab, it looks like we can survive, so I am going to keep on going with this guy for a little while, believe it or not. If I can get a 4th tier banana farm out of this, that would be delicious, and or just save up These guys sell for about 5 grand, so I think I can afford a Apache Dartship if I sell every farm. But I'd rather wait it out and not sell it right away unless I need to. Whew. Round 46 was super close, but we did take it down, and without any farm selling at all. Believe it or not, round 47, we afford our Apache Dartship. We're gonna let him back on to pursuit here, and we did not get any 4th tier banana farms yet, which is not my favorite, but we're still going pretty strong here. So at first I was thinking, I just want to get a Monkey Wall Street to make a ridiculous amount of money. But my major issue here is that I really don't need to go Special Operations. I really don't need to go Comanche Commander. The only tower that I need to go for really is an Apache Prime. So let's just get our Apache Prime, and then anything extra here is just kind of a bonus at this point. So we got this guy. We're going to make sure we get him an MIB, and we're going to see if this can carry us pretty far into the game. I really don't have any other options available to me, though. This is just what we are stuck with. We went top path all the way because I clearly believe the top path is the best path, at least for soloing all the stuff. That being said, we will have to micro later on in the game because the plasma aspect of the guy right here is really good against Moabs. But the rest of him is actually kind of weak against Bloons. So believe it or not, what's going to kill us is not going to be the Moabs, it's going to be the Bloons eventually. I don't know when, but some sort of reinforced ceramic is definitely going to sneak through when we just cannot pop them all. So we'll have to plan it accordingly and see what we can do here, guys. I usually like to show off the first free play round, just because it kind of gives us a gauge of like how good we're doing compared to a lot of other towers in the system. And as you can tell, so far, it's going pretty well. Okay, we're running into our first issue on round 92 here. Oh, I don't like looking at this. Okay, and as you can tell, the ceramics are definitely the major issue here. So, and it's definitely the reinforced ceramics that tend to be the major-ish of the issues. We are able to micro through most of it right now, but it will not last forever. Some of these rounds get really difficult really quickly, including round 94, and if we're able to survive round 95, 96 as well will be super crazy difficult. The good news is round 94 is a lot of balloons, but not a lot of reinforced balloons. Therefore, I believe we will be able to pop them. I'm also, even though it does seem a little weird, I think I'm using my Razor rotors like a little bit as well, and it seems to be helping out. And or just the way that I'm kind of sitting on the balloons seems to work well. So for round 95, the question is our DDT popping power going to be up to standard? And I believe it will be. I don't think this is going to be a major issue for us. They're non-reinforced, so no guarantees here, obviously, but sitting on top of the balloons. Dang, they are starting to sneak through. All right, that's not good. That is not good. All right, that was pretty early for them to start sneaking through there. And they're slowly overwhelming us. And I don't think I can out-micro around 95. Maybe, just maybe. I'm not calling it completely. I can outdo the system by doing something like this. Dropping my Marine, selling this, rebuying an Apache Prime with the faster darts and faster firing this time. And maybe this Marine will help me pop more balloons. Maybe? Just a little bit? That's all I really need, just a little bit of popping power. It would be absurd if this works. Oh, okay, it lasted not very long. I also do have the faster firing now, which should help out too. And this is going good. It's close. It's going to be really, really, really close. All right, we tanked a ceramic. Oh, yeah, I think we got this, guys. Oh, yeah, we got it, baby. Round 95 is completed. Question is, can we pull off round 96 as well? Again, mostly regular balloons here. Non-reinforced. Well, some reinforced mixed in there, which isn't too shabby. All right, 96 gets taken out as well. On to 97. Again, I do not believe that this Oh My God layer is going to be the difficult part for us. I believe it's going to be the balloons inside that's going to be the difficult part. So let's see if we can handle it. Balloons inside. There's not that many of them. So we do take down round 97 as well. Now, 98 is going to be tricky, though. Holy crap. A lot of reinforced balloons. A lot of big Oh My God balloons in there. Beefiest balloon level in the game. I don't know if this is possible. We could try to do our Marine strategy again, maybe. But, oh, crap. We lost some lost some lives, but we did not lose them all. Still a lot of BFBs and Bobs and everything on the screen here. We're chasing to the very back right now. I do not like this. Do not like this one bit. Okay. All right, so we got the Marine up. He doesn't do that many pops, but he does do some. We're going to put this guy back on follow mouse. Try to just obliterate some of the stuff while we can. Do damage to everything. Just max out our damage for as long as we can before we have to jump back onto the ceramic popping power here. Marine, I think, is actually doing a significant amount of damage here. I mean, 44,000, 45,000. That's not nothing. This guy's doing 121,000, so you can see comparatively, I mean, he did like 1/3 the amount of damage we did to our Apache Prime here, and that's pretty great. All right, now, regular balloons here, but these are oh my god balloons. It could go any which way here, and I'm not going to retry it. This is my last try. We did a great job with the Marine. The question is, can we clean all these guys up? So far, it's looking okay. We might be able to take down around 98. I don't know how we could possibly do 99, though. I just don't see it. They come out right away. We cannot do the Marine trick again unless I try to redo round 98 with some weird Marine cleanup here, but it's just not possible. It's too risky. Too risky. I already beat round 98. I don't want to lose on round 98, and now we're going to hope that our Apache Prime is randomly going to be good enough against these DDTs. Again, I don't think they will be, though. Oh, dang. All right, it was a good run, but round 99 will be the last round for our heli pilot. And that is going to conclude our every tower, everything. It's a little sad. 4 videos in a row of every tower in existence being played over and over and over again. I probably played like 25 hours of Bloons in the past 4 days, which is a lot more than I normally play. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. It was a little on the boring side, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget, press that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe, bro. Press the freaking button. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your lives, because this is the end for me, man. No, I'm just joking. We're gonna keep on going, but this was yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.